Hi to all those seeking vibrant health. It's Dr. Rachel Northern here at Johnsburg Chiropractic and Wellness Center, and it's Monday night, so it's my typical tip. So this month, I should say, and this year I'm going through my book, Journey to Vibrant Health, which is on Amazon and also available for purchase in the office. And Journey to Vibrant Health, I cover different topics about lifestyle, ways to become healthier. And chapter 5 is the month I'm covering, talking about nutrients. And also chapter 6 is also talking about nutrients and elimination diets. So to gluten or not to gluten. So there's a lot of controversy on gluten intolerance, what's going on with that. I just came away from a seminar of research studies of testing the immune system and other things. A lot of studies going on out there, trying to figure out what's going on with our bodies and the standard American lifestyle. And unfortunately, we are sick. We are chronically sick. We've gradually been getting sick for the last couple decades, and gluten has been a problem for many people. I've had people on my table and their tissue is so dense and swollen, just inflamed. And I ask them, you know what, can you just give up bread, pasta, crackers, that's gluten products for just give me like 10 days or 2 weeks. And it's amazing how many people feel so much better. Their pain goes away. A lot of times I even lose patients because they feel so much better just by giving up gluten. Now, several years ago, there's been 2 books released about gluten or bread. Wheat belly is one of them, and grain brain is another one. So if you want to dive into this topic of how gluten affects some people's bodies, that would be a good study time to do it. I tell people, you could be inflamed, you could have sensitivity. Some people have stomach issues, some people have headaches, some people have sinus issues when they react to different foods. The data is out there that there's many people who have reactions to gluten, unfortunately. They suggested a high number of people at the seminar, some research out there. So I recommend, to just give it a try, do elimination diet. There is, some blood work studies you can get on, have your doctor order to actually see if you have allergic reaction to gluten. If you don't want to do elimination, but I always recommend trying to at least eliminate it because it's going to be a self-discipline even if the blood work comes out. Some people also might not have allergic reaction to it. It's just sluggish, and it's the sugar because it breaks down to sugar pretty fast. That weighs people down and causes them to inflame too. So either way, I recommend if you want to try to feel a little bit better, you want to think a little better and be a little clearer, try to do elimination of gluten and see how your body does, see how you feel. Just take a diary and do it for at least 2 weeks and see if you notice some changes and how you feel. And I personally that's my journey. I had problems with gluten. I know my mom had it. She actually had positive lab work back in the early 90s, and her whole intestines shut down. A lot of problems happened at that point in time. She also had some other comorbidities, but for me, I started experiencing similar, not the stomach things for me back in my mid-30s, where I was getting headaches and I just felt lethargic and I wasn't motivated and I was depressed. And one day I just was like, I love my life. I love my job. I'm so glad I get to serve people and help people be better. And I'm like, you know what? I remember my mom was this way in her 30s, so I'm gonna let's eliminate this out of my diet. And I couldn't imagine, imagine how much better I was gonna feel afterwards. I didn't even think about it, that it was gonna be that significant. But within 2 weeks, I was like, wow, I can think clearly again. I have more energy. So I'm suggesting for everyone at least once, or try to eliminate it for 2 weeks. Now, I know Memorial Day's get right around the corner and all the hot dogs and the hamburgers and stuff come out. Me personally, I just go no bun. I just cut it up with a fork and knife and still, have those burgers and things during these barbecue times. You can go to barbecues and still, enjoy them. So I'm going to give you that challenge. Also, if anybody else has had some experience with that when they have done elimination of a certain food, gluten or any other food, and noticed how much their body changed, please comment and let me know about it. Take care and talk to you next week.